Okay guys, we survived the last 6 hours or 8 hours of heat wave, and now we're going to go around and have a look around and see what we have lost and what has made it. It's still 42 Celsius at what time is it? 7:45 in the evening. I've had the sprinkler running for the last 1 hour because this area seems to have been the most affected by the heat wave today. This area contains a lot of plants, a large variety. One plant that's absolutely unaffected, no matter what. I think this plant can take 100 Celsius. It's the bay leaf, the laurel plant. This guy here, I don't think even a flamethrower can affect it. Very hardy bay leaf. And it's also subtropical, tropical. Look at all the new shoots coming after the butchering I gave it back in spring. So, what was affected? Well, the bananas. Look at that. And cardamom. These are minor things. They bounce right back. The cardamom. Look at the leaves. They're all shriveled up. And pretty much the bananas. You can tell from the trunks. They're so thirsty. So I'm giving them a good watering. This is the first time I've watered this circle since last summer. Yeah, first watering. In the middle is a dwarf orange tree. And this guy here copped a lot of damage. When I say damage, I mean, just leaf the leaves have been affected by the drought. This is the Tamarillo. Yeah, the Tamarillo leaves. But it'll bounce straight back. I just had dinner, so I'm going to be coughing a bit. Sorry about that. And here again, you can see these leaves have just drooped down from the banana plant. Those bananas up there are pretty much ready to bring down. They're winter grown, so they didn't grow too big. But they sure were affected by the drought today, with the leaves hanging down like that. I usually clean leaves up, as you've seen in previous videos. The curry tree was affected a bit, but it'll bounce back. The curry leaves. Surprisingly, the avocado leaves have not been affected at all. Well, not on this Wirtz. Every time we get a heat wave, these leaves are crisp. They turn into powder. But today, oh, hang on, there's some here that are affected. Up there, look at that. See that? Not much, not much. It depends on the angle of the sun. Overall, pretty good. Got a few more black sapote leaves burnt. I showed you this morning. These ones, well, they got worse. And then these also got affected, but they're going to bounce back. I'm very confident. As you can see here, new shoots. Absolutely fine. So what you do with these ones, they just drop off. See? Just drop them down. They're not there anymore. Gone. Gone. Not a big problem. Yeah, you lose about a dozen leaves. Gone. Gone. And I'll do those ones later. And then you got a new tree. Presto. Another Tamarillo here. It's got fruit coming. This is right under the neighbor's huge pine tree, so that really helped. 2 pine trees, so that gets protection from that above. And yeah, a few leaves were lost, not a big deal, like this one here. The phone is getting hot already, even though the sun has gone down. Temperature is still 42 Celsius. These Tamarillos weren't affected at all by the heat wave. I didn't cover them or protect them at all. These are the young seedlings which I grew from cuttings. Check them out. Absolutely mint condition. Not a problem. Look at that. Amazing. Same with the longan, totally unaffected. And more Tamarillos here. And the R2E2, instead of suffering today, decided to finally wake up. Yeah, I got some decent growth from it today, thanks to the heat wave. So different trees react differently. And here I put this chair to protect the young papaya today from direct sun. Thanks very much. Not a problem. The same here with this papaya. Put a chair there too. There you go. Not a problem. This fig here was affected, as you can see by the droop. Alright, the phone switched off because it was overheating. Hopefully I can make this video without it stopping again. As you can see, the guavas love the heat. Look at them. They're smiling. They're so happy. And the tamarind too. It says on the instruction label that the tamarind prefers shade, not full sun. Well, sorry, wrong. I think it loves full sun. No leaves were affected at all. This white sapodi was affected. It's a little hard to get water to the roots for this tree, but it will bounce right back. As you can see, a serious droop with the leaves, but they bounce right back. This is the newest one, the newest white sapodi that I have at Fruitopia. It's about 3 to 4 years old, along the back fence. The American pawpaws, no problem. Look at it. 44 Celsius we had today. Look at that. Completely unaffected. And its little brother over there, the same. Completely unaffected by the heat wave. 111 Fahrenheit. Not a problem for these young guys. Full sun. And you guys know why my trees have done so well today with this heat, right? And if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the avocado, which is only 3 years in the ground, and we just had 44 Celsius today in Melbourne, Australia. And I think watering might have been one of the reasons that these trees were completely unaffected by the heat wave. Watering the woods. avocado. Yep, religiously, faithfully, to get not only these results, to be drought proof also. Check out the orange tree. It's like July. Looks like the middle of winter. You would never know that we had such a scorching hot day today. Whether you look at the leaves, right? See these leaves? Whether you look at the fruit, no matter what you look at, how closely you look, 44 Celsius, 111 Fahrenheit does not show up anywhere. If you walk around the tree, not one time, you can walk around the tree 100 times. You will not find any sign of sun damage at all. Guaranteed. None. Not one leaf. Why is that? Back now to the Pinkerton avocado, which I've been watering. By the way, I've been watering the avocados every day for the last 2 weeks. Every day. Anytime the temperature is over 20 Celsius. The phone died again. It overheated. Still 41 Celsius at dusk. Yeah, they say it's going to be over 30 Celsius overnight, past midnight. So it's going to be a hot night. This is the Pervin Mango. And this guy here totally excelled today with new growth. Mangoes just love heat. This guy took today's heat with, how shall I say, a lot of thankfulness and gratitude. So guess what? Forget about cold weather for mangoes. Completely forget about it. Look at it, all these new shoots which weren't even there a few days ago. The Pervin, or Parvin, not sure how to pronounce it. This this avocado seedling, which grew out of the compost, kitchen compost. It's loving the heat. This canistel, I believe. Let's see. Yep, canistel, egg fruit, yellow sapote, loving the heat. Another compost seedling avocado. The Alfonso, loving the heat. All these guys are loving the heat. The jackfruit, loving the heat. Look at that. 44 degrees. Look at the color on the leaves. Amazing. All of these tropicals here in the microclimate. Check them out. Check them all out. Wow. It's like thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, the take home message in this video is water, water, water. Wow. It's starting to sound like a familiar tune, isn't it? Well, this is what you need to do. Obviously, because that's how I'm getting results. Unless you got a better way. If you do, please share, make a video and share with everyone what your hack is or your method, so we can try that as well. Because this method of water, 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 water is giving me awesome results. The only thing that I haven't conquered yet is the winter wet feet. Winter wet feet. That's the last frontier. Once we have conquered that, then we'll be growing jackfruit and star apples and egg fruit and you name it, mangoes, right through winter. So join me in this fascinating journey into tropical fruit growing in temperate climate here in Melbourne, Australia, and wherever you happen to be as well, where it's temperate climate. Yeah. This is the Kensington Pride, which is now shooting out fruit. It's just gone past its flowering stage and it's giving us fruit. So that was a good idea to let this fruit or let this flower and not cut off the flowers like I did last week with the Valencia Pride. Looks like we're gonna get some fruit with this Kensington Pride mango. And that's the microclimate there with the ice cream bean tree up above. And now that's flowering too. You can see the sunset over the beach. That's the beach down there above the sugar cane. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, in the tropics, the true tropics, it rains in summer. And here in Melbourne, the temperate climate, it doesn't. It's very dry. So someone has to bring in the water. And it's going to be either you or you're going to lose your trees. Thanks for watching, and see you for the next video.